Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm kind of off camera a little bit. Done some weirdness going on. Hey, baby girl. I gotta adjust the camera. That should be all right. I mean, about time. I was on the phone with you, you doofus. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? She just saw my logo and said it was me. She's so adorable. Do I have a razor blade on this side of the table? I do, yes. Oh my goodness. I can't reach my keyboard from here. Could you post them live and just let me retweet it? I do have my phone close by. And I gotta find the URL for my stream. Oh, my cookies. Where are you at, YouTube? You happy? Hey, what's up, Michael? Hey, Bruce. Yeah, 3D Jimmy, as close as I can get. Oh, uh-oh. What just disconnected on my PC? Can you still hear me? Hey, Timothy Harkness. Hey, Tanny. What do you mean, wait a minute, that's not Joshy? Emmy? It's still me. Yeah, Tanny, if I gotta figure out how I can do this. Without. Oh, good. Thank you, Firefox, for saving tabs. No, they're not Railcore parts. These are 3030s for my Tesseract printer that I am a Minnesota maker. Hey, I love that you guys say I have a baby face because I'm 40 years old. So if y'all tell me I have a baby face, then that's a compliment. But yeah, so the Tesseract is a printer that I am building. I'm trying for around 400-ish build volume. For less than $1,000. Yeah, it's my own design. I don't know if there are instructions on how to build this cube. Maybe from Masumi. Pull up StreamYard. Just there's Tanny.
Yo.
Is there any way? Oh, there we go. So I don't know if my 24-hour stream is just too long or what, but YouTube's if you go back to watch it, it's saying that video is not available.
Yeah, they have to process it, so.
Yeah, but should it still be processing after 2 days?
Well, I mean, 24 hours of video, and they don't put very fast processors on it, so.
I guess it's possible. What callous a lot of stuff.
Michael did a 26-hour one, and it still isn't available after a month, so maybe they just don't upload the video.
So I bought a 570 cube, and the 12 rails that come in the cube are 3 different sizes. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, no song playing on stream. Y'all are gonna get me banned. So I'm guessing these 4 are the corner posts. That doesn't add up. Let me pull up the picture. Shoot! I don't have a freaking keyboard over here. Son of a biscuit eater.
Yeah, it makes things difficult to do.
This makes no sense.
I bought myself a hybrid cube today.
Oh, did you?
The frame kit, anyway.
Sweet. You already have the electronics?
Oh yeah, I've got several printers worth of electronics and motors.
With the Copa going into effect, Koopa. What the heck's a Koopa?
Yeah, I've never heard of that either, so no idea here.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Howdy, howdy.
She's such a cute little tater tot. Alright, so how do you make a cube out of 3 different sized extrusions? Hey, Kelvin.
Well, measure them first.
You pretend I have a way to measure them over here.
Why wouldn't you?
So this one is 60 millimeters longer than the other 10. These 6 are 30 millimeters shorter than these 4. What am I printing? Baby Yoda. Using the Force. Hey, Ryan. Since these 4 are all the same size, they've got to be the corners. And I need 8 other extrusions to make the cube, which would be these. But why are these ones 60 millimeters longer?
Well, they're 30-30, right?
Yeah.
The 60 millimeter ones have a 30-30 on the that are butted up to the end of each side.
But these... I'll go with that. These are going to be the inside of the rail. These are going to be outside the rails. No, that... So confused. Not your baby. Calvin, everybody wants Baby Yoda to be their baby right now.
Apparently, I'm going to be using Baby Yoda on my Wet Paint Wednesday tomorrow.
Sweet.
I'm not even that much of a Star Wars fan, but it's what the guest wanted, so.
Who's your guest?
Devin Rizzo.
Thought she was going to paint her Mini.
Well, I don't have the model of her Mini, so.
You should have told her to send it to you.
Well, I don't have a resin printer to print it with either.
That's true.
Shoot.
Hey, Chris Galata.
Babyface
Babyface will be in the public domain in 2022. What? So confused.
The song Babyface will be public domain in 2022. And then you can play it on stream.
Son of a biscuit eater. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to Masumi with a. Ooh, wait, I can use.
Oh, that's a 24 volt.
Where's the virtual dang keyboard on Windows?
Right click on the taskbar at the bottom, and then click on Show Virtual Keyboard button.
It didn't do anything.
That will enable the button that will allow you to show the virtual keyboard.
Oh, where's the button? Oh, I bet it's on my other screen.
Probably.
I found it. All right, cool. This is annoying. All right, Miss. Timothy, when Chris Freeze, aka Inspire 3D, gets it finished up, he's gonna post it to my mini factory. All right, can I make this picture bigger? Why won't it let me make this picture bigger? View image. Why did it make me open it in Photoshop? Working without a keyboard is kind of a pain in the butt.
I agree.
All right, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so 4 go on inside of it. No, it makes sense. Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay, so. Switch back to StreamYard. Next time, I think I'm going to tap the actual extrusions instead of using brackets.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier that way.
It would cut out a lot of pieces.
Hi, Devin. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Devin. Oh, come on. I know I grabbed my freaking box of thingamabobbers. Son of a biscuit. What'd I do with them? I know I grabbed them. Oh, they're on that table. Oh, son of a biscuit. I'll be right back. I gotta get better or bigger thingamabobbers. Alright, Sidewinder, you're gonna need to move. Hey, Viking! Babe, will you send Viking a link? What the heck keeps disconnecting on my freaking computer? Stop it. That could be theoretically possible, Jimmy. Is anybody else working on anything cool tonight?
I am hopefully going to have this Anycubic finished up here.
Is that the one you were replacing all the wires on?
Yeah.
Sean Butler, does that thing have like a robe or something that goes over it? Because that body was looking pretty skinny and tall to be a Yoda. Oh, okay, cool. And just to let y'all know, tonight the stream will end at 9. I'm still trying to fix my sleep schedule from that stream.
Yeah, that can take a few days. You ended up with like $1,100 and some, right?
Yeah, 1,160.
Nice.
So it wasn't too bad. I tell you what, I never knew the benefit of ball socket, whatchamacallits before. Allen wrenches.
Oh yeah,
Until today.
they're wonderful to have. Unfortunately, they wear down really quickly.
Well, I screwed up. Oh, shush, Brett.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Kit?
Hello, squirrel.
All right, Viking. I gotta figure out. Oh, there we go. Like, I basically. So, where I normally sit is over there. Well, you guys can't see my. Over there. And I literally just turn my monitors around. And then I have the table over here that you guys can usually see.
Hey, Viking.
Hey, Danny. So the Tesseract build is finally starting.
What's that?
The Tesseract build is finally starting.
Yeah, finally starting.
Yeah. Yeah, nice progress so far.
Oh shoot, did I grab the wrong one? Oh no, okay.
I'm in Soda Maker. I wish I was finished setting up my studio so I can sit and work on the Sapphire.
Hop to it, boy.
I can't do that on stream. I need to rig a lot.
You're up all day long.
Yeah, but I've been busy doing other stuff. So I sometimes have a life. Not that often, but sometimes.
Yeah, so today I emailed the postmaster general at the post office that I use to send my stuff out.
Yeah, hate mail.
Well, pretty much. I mean, I told him, I was like, look, can you please tell me why the heck somebody from your office stamped every single one of my boxes with postage due? I was like,
Yeah.
I weighed them. I weighed 10 boxes, and they were under a pound. but I weighed them without the candy in them.
Oh yeah.
And so I didn't
It was
think the candy would put them over that much, but apparently they did.
yeah.
So technically they were like 2 or 3 ounces over. But really, in the scheme of things, that's not much.
It's true.
So there was no reason that they had to be jerk faces like that.
No. Then they don't want business.
And so he emailed me back and he's like, well, I'm not aware of anybody doing that.
No.
And
Didn't
I
it
said, well, and then he tried telling me that maybe it was the conveyor belts. And while they were going down the conveyor belts, they got stamped. And
as an error?
I know for a fact that their automated system does not stamp postage due on stuff. Normally when it gets scanned, it just bills me if I accidentally do it under postage.
Yeah.
And also it wouldn't do it on every box, it would just do it on some boxes.
Toby.
Yeah, right. So he said he was sorry and told you that.
He said he's gonna look into it. So we will see.
Yeah, let's hope you get it sorted.
But so far, all my shipments that I've had to ship for other orders, I took them to the other post office in town and I switched my zip code so that they're getting the credit for it instead of the little post office that I normally go to.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, literally, if I would have sent the stuff first class instead of or if I'd have sent it priority mail instead of first class, literally it probably would have only been like an extra $300 to $600.
Yeah.
So by trying to screw me over that $300 to $600, and only maybe I think 12 people so far have contacted me that they actually got charged postage due. So they made like $30 off me, more off me.
Yeah.
So for an extra $30, they've lost about $2,000 a month in postage and
Yeah.
growing, because as I get more sales, that postage is obviously going to go up.
Yeah, that's right.
So they've lost
Yep.
over
They were not
$20,000.
smart.
Oh. Still working on that R3 Mega, Danny?
Yep. Yeah, this should be done today because all I've got to do now is plug in the hot end and then level the bed, and it should be good to go.
Nice.
Hopefully they won't go postal on me. Yeah. Maybe kiss my ass.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
And the plan today is to finish up the framing.
Yeah, I'm
Frame.
just gonna put the frame together, I think,
Yeah.
because I don't have anything else yet. These are 3030s, and I contemplated switching to exo slides,
Yeah, I like those.
but they only have them in 2020s. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to order another frame or wait until they come out with 3030s, which they say are in the works. but that doesn't help me now.
No, that's true. I can take that frame.
Yeah, feel free to ship it to me. Although I do have my hypercube now, so I need to fix this hypercube. I need to build the hypercube that's sitting in the back of my car. And then I bought 3 printers worth of extrusion that I designed a small like i3 style printer, and I'm building them for a couple of friends of mine.
Yeah, cool.
Well, here's the thing, Minnesota Maker, because they're a small post office. With my current sales, they're losing about $20,000 a year in credit for sales for their store.
Yeah.
So for a little post office like that, $20,000 is a lot. So I'm sure they care. But
Yeah, they should.
I have a suspicion of who in the office did it
Someone who
because
doesn't
she
like
has
you.
said something to me. Well, she has said something to me before.
Yeah.
Because like my August UFOs, they were super light because of the items in there didn't go over 1 pound. They were like pretty under a pound. Um, so when I say or loaded up September and October's UFOs to send them out, they were still under the first class settings, and the September UFOs had the T-shirts, so
Yeah.
they definitely went over 1 pound. But I forgot to set it back to priority. And so she said something to me about making sure that they were priority and not first class.
Yeah.
To which I responded, well, when I under postage them like that, the system automatically bills me as it goes through, and I end up paying for it anyways, and they still get
True.
credit.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but some of them don't go through or don't get caught, so we lose that money.
Mhm.
And so I'm fairly certain it was her that did it.
Yeah. To catch up for previous losses.
And but like I told the postmaster today, and this postmaster, I mean, we've talked quite a bit. He took me to a USPS event last year,
Yeah.
and I got to meet the U.S. Postmaster General. And he definitely wants my business,
Yeah.
but
It's significant for a small post office. So.
she has screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah. Hi, Chris. It's Tanny. Mechanical keyboard, I guess.
Yeah, that's my mechanical keyboard. Okay.
Howdy.
That's Tony. He was a friend of my grandma's.
Oh yeah. That's impressive, Jimmy.
So that's heater, that's the mister, that's end fan, that's
Okay.
right. Let's start stripping wires and sticking them together.
I have to find something to print.
Yeah, there's not enough room in the boxes to put enough helium in them to make a difference.
Plus, they're not airtight. And helium is expensive. It would cost more in helium to change the weight of the box than it would to just pay the extra in shipping.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind paying the extra in shipping. That's fine. What makes me mad is that they did it in a way to where all my customers see a postage due, even if most of them didn't have to pay a postage due, but it makes me look bad.
Yeah. It isn't good. So any cool prints to recommend?
Greg, have you seen Chris Freeze's Baby Yoda?
I've got Wexter's Baby Yoda.
Both are for Patreon backers?
No, Chris Freeze is going to put his up for free on my mini factory.
Yeah, it isn't up yet. No, it's not done yet, is it?
I think he's still tweaking it.
Yeah.
Devin, why aren't you going to paint your mini?
Because I don't have a resin print of it.
Well, just because you don't have the mini doesn't mean she can't paint it.
Well, the whole point of Wet Paint Wednesday is to both print the same model and paint it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll join for one of those later if you want to.
Yeah, at some point. For sure.
Yeah.
I try to keep them a little bit short, a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Baby Yoda printing. No, actually, it's not Baby Yoda. It's Baby Yodette.
Yoda.
Yeah, Devin, that's going to take a lot of support. Because he's got a lot of crazy details in him. No, Carson, I am not building a hypercube. I am building the Tesseract.
Much cooler name.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing the frame because I don't have.
Although they both mean the same thing.
They do both mean the same thing. But
That's
Tesseract
true.
just sounds cooler.
Yeah. Tesseract is the cooler name for the same thing.
Definitely.
There's positive. So after I did some circuit testing, found out that I only need 6 pins to run my entire hot end because everything uses the same positive. The only thing that will need its own 2 pins is the thermistor because it uses 3.3 volts instead of 12. Everything
Okay.
is negative switched, so I can just put the same positive to every component and then break out the negative sides.
Get that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Slip.
Really handy for fitting everything into this nice 6-pin Euroblock connector.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so there's positive. Hot end.
I will have to say, people who have built hypercubes, or not hypercubes, rail cores,
Yeah,
have always commented how long it has taken them to put together.
yeah. It's not a fast build.
And this frame does not seem to be taking that long to put together.
No, that's on the corner brackets.
So I don't know what's different in the rail core because I didn't build my rail core. It was built for me.
Yeah.
Someone else built it for you and it still gave you all that trouble?
Project Red built it for me.
It should have worked. Okay, let's print Mega Man.
That's a good model.
Yeah.
Lots of good Mega Man models out there.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
This one has a cool pose.
I haven't seen Mega Man in a while. Yep, definitely playing with extruded aluminum. I gotta get all the measurements. Because I don't have any trust in my CAD designing, so figure if I put the cube together, then I could measure the sizes of the linear rails that I need to order.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, it's 30-30. Though because the exoslide only comes in 2020 right now, I'm gonna order another frame and make one with 2020s first.
Yeah, I've been wanting to testing those out as well. I think I saw it first at Murph.
Yeah, I think they were at Murph.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw.
So the ball end fits in these. The regular end does not. Oh yeah, they do. I just wasn't lining it up right. Oh, it definitely could have been user error. Like I've told every company that's come in here, they should send me their stuff to test because I can pretty much break anything without even trying.
Yeah.
Hey, Gene. Yeah, these are 3030s. Somebody told me that if I wanted to go bigger than 300 by 300, I needed to use 3030s.
Yeah, it definitely
And
gives you a more rigid frame.
Yeah.
somebody else told me today that they have a friend who uses 2020s on like a 500 by 500, and that 3030s are not needed.
Well,
Depends on how heavy things are in it and how fast you want it to move.
I want it to work like a tank.
yeah. Then 2020 is.
But if I want to use exoslides, I gotta use 2020s. And I
For
just
now.
lost those 2 bolts, so I hope
Yeah.
I have extra.
You could always do what the Hypercube design does and use 3030 for the outside frame and then 2020s inside.
What's the outside and inside frame?
Well, like the outside, the box that everything is kind of contained in, so the part that you're building now, that's 3030, and then for like the bed support and the everything that moves around, it's all 2020 so that it's lighter.
I'm not gonna have anything that moves around.
Well, your nozzle and hot end will.
That'll all just be on a linear rail.
That works.
Yeah, the linear rail still has to attach to something though.
2 other linear rails that will be on 3030s, but the 3030s don't move.
Okay. Is your bed dropping or is your head rising?
The head's rising. Weren't you in here when I was designing it?
Yeah, but that was more than 24 hours ago, so I don't remember.
That model has too many errors.
Well, this frame, Greg, is 570 by 570, I believe, which should give me 570 minus 150. And 420 build space.
Yeah, that's decent.
Babe, will you send Geek Tech the link? Am I going to use MG12N? What are MG12N?
MGN12, I think is what he meant.
What are MGN12s?
Linear
Linear
rails.
rails, 12 millimeter.
Yes. I don't know all this technical stuff, Greg. I just pretend to. But I definitely think I'm going to switch to tapped extrusions instead of these friggin' brackets.
Yeah, I hate brackets. It's such a pain. I've got a really good tap and die kit, so
Yeah.
I will not be dealing with any brackets like that. Except for the inside brackets, like the ones that go inside the T slot.
Mm-hmm.
Those are decent. They work pretty good. All right, we've got that. Now, only thing I have left to do is to print out my cable chain thing that I made. I designed it to print in TPU, so.
Oh, cool.
Your cable chain is in TPU?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be one solid piece rather than multiple pieces.
Oh, that'd probably be cool.
And it's a super simple design. It literally just like goes over the, you put it over the cable, and it just kind of, you know, it's going to be a circle with a very thin split on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So you put it around the cable and you put a zip tie on each end. Good to go.
Catch you later, Kelvin.
There you go, man.
Hey, John Stram.
Hey, John.
All right, now to make adjustments. I should have grabbed a motor.
In general, cable chains aren't super necessary. You can just put a wrap around it, but I ran out of wrap, so I don't have a choice anymore.
Yeah.
We're going to do non-scientific measurements for this.
That's right, Mr. Buttram, we do. It's pretty good wrap, too. honestly. It's we have a couple different kinds. One of them is technically just flex conduit, which is if you're going for an industrial look.
Eventually, I will use a level for this, but just going for shits and giggles right now.
Oh.
Oh, there's cable tubing in there? I still haven't gone through all those boxes you gave me, John.
Yeah, Greg. Needs to be level. Okay. I'll print a bunny instead.
You print a what?
Bunny.
I'm gonna print a bunny.
Yeah. For my niece.
Um,
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa, what the frick was that?
Sorry, something dropped.
I think my ears are bleeding right now.
And you were yelling at me at Earth for making your ears bleed. Holy cow.
It's payback.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Minnesota Maker. The Spring Bunny. That's the one I'm printing. Maybe I have
Yay!
more.
Frame's done.
Woohoo!
What's up?
Hey, Ryan.
Yo.
Hey.
What are you building over there?
Who, me?
Chris Freeze.
Hey, you.
My Tesseract.
Hey, Greg, how's it going? Your Tesseract.
My Tesseract.
I vaguely remember you designing that.
Yeah.
Not as vaguely as I remember, apparently.
It
Yeah.
definitely messed up on the measurement of this one.
By much?
Did you cut them yourself, or did you order them specially cut?
Ordered them specially cut.
Is that 3060?
No, they're 30-30s.
that
That's
piece.
just two
Oh,
together.
Okay. I'll say, where'd you get 3060 at? I've never seen 3060.
I think you can get 30-60s from Asumi.
Greg, yes, that's what they called it in the Avengers series, but that's not what a Tesseract is. That always bothered me.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically that's their Tesseract, but the Tesseract itself is a fourth dimensional explanation of a cube or some BS like that.
So it's a 4D printer, not a 3D printer.
So it prints in time as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it prints in X, Y, Z, and E.
Yeah.
E is the fourth dimension.
Yeah. Not time.
But you don't think it's smell.
Yeah, I definitely did not measure that right. Son of a biscuit.
How much are you off?
Yeah, the visualization in Interstellar was very well done.
Probably about 30 millimeters.
Too short?
Too
Apparently.
long.
Too long? Oh, it's on outside.
Because these will
Oh yeah.
go
I
up
see.
here on linear rails, which is probably about 20 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
So it's about 30 to 45 millimeters too long.
Yeah. Are you ordering the linear rails from Siltec?
Why is Rosa saying my name? What did I do now? Did I order what?
Justin, we will be having a Black Friday sale. The details on that I'm not sure of because I'm not on the sales team.
She may be getting. She may be trying to get your attention because she's mad at me.
No, I'm pretty sure she's. I know why she's saying my name, but I want her to answer.
It could be anything good because your pants are still on. So.
Exactly.
Are you ordering the linear rails from Siltec, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna offer. You seen what? Babe, if you just now saw that, that tells me you have not been watching my stream, because literally I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, 3 things of bubble wrap, and numerous saran wraps, and 4 bags, and I've thrown them on the floor. So that just tells me you have not been watching my stream.
Busted.
Or she's trying to
So-
tell you that you're not paying attention to chat, and she's called your name every time you've done it.
No, I actually looked for her name looked for her to say something every time I've done it. So tell your other boyfriend that you need to go. Because the babyface boyfriend needs your attention.
Yeah. Balls.
I finally got around to mailing the parts for the wireless memorial coin today.
For the what?
While streaming.
Ryan's coin?
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Ryan.
Why are you texting me my full first, middle, and last name now, honey?
Yeah, don't complain, Mr. Button.
She
I
awake?
sent candy too, you know that.
I want some Norwegian candy.
Yeah.
In your lap.
What do you want?
What?
Tell me what you want.
I don't know.
You say you're with Squishy.
How much did it cost you to send that?
It wasn't as bad as I thought, but I think
Josh, look at your stream deck.
My Stream Deck. I don't have a Stream Deck.
No, stream duck. The duck.
StreamYard.
Look at the stream screen, Josh. There you go. The real star of Alien 3D. Okay.
Yeah.
My mascot.
I think I paid about $23 or something like that.
Oh, that's better than the 70 you mentioned the other day.
Yeah. I could do an exact calculation. Let's see.
So if I do it like this,
About $20.
it fits, but then I have an overhang in the back.
Yeah.
Which I was trying to avoid because I wanted everything inside the...
Mr. Button is suggesting me to trade you the candy for a UFO box. I'll probably order the box today.
I have
actually.
a secret pack. I have a secret package going to Viking.
I'm gonna get set her up.
Ooh. Really?
It's a secret,
Damn it.
so don't tell them.
Freaking gravity.
Yeah, he told me.
Now I get it. Yeah. Now I'm getting excited.
I was surprised. I really wouldn't.
It's his beard.
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a box full of half
I got my-
candy bars.
Yeah. I got my own beard, so I don't need that.
You should Josh, you should have your beard as a mothership
Yeah, I don't think people
in
know
April.
that.
I suggested sending a Josh Beard kit to every subscriber, just an empty Ziploc bag. He's got no beard now.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah. He'll be back soon.
So why are you using the brackets instead of 3D printing connection pieces?
Well, eventually when I finalize this is just prototyping. Eventually when I finalize this, and I think these metal brackets are more sturdier than printed brackets. But I'm gonna have tapped extrusions
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to have 3D printed accents. And I'm also going to have green extrusions.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I want green extrusions. I need to get green extrusions so I can rebuild the G-Tech printer.
Yeah.
Because right
In
now
this-
it's got the really crappy acrylic frame.
Well,
Oh,
at
yeah.
Orlando Maker Fair, I found a company that says they'll do it for me. I just got to figure out how much it's going to be. Because literally this entire cube with all the hardware and everything is not as expensive as you would think. And if they can't beat that price, then I'll stick with Masumi. Ziltech's also going to have extrusion kits for me, I believe. That hasn't been finalized yet. Ooh, that's not straight at all.
Or are you gonna be? Oh, you're gonna be selling the Tesseract?
The kit, yes. Ow. Eventually. I want to do it by Murph. Hey, Brian Vines.
Hey, Brian.
I'm hoping Murph will be in the budget this year for me.
All right, here's the question of the day. How do you square extrusions?
Oh, crap.
It depends on if your ends are cut straight or not.
Well, these are Masumi extrusions. They should be.
Yeah, probably is.
Okay, there we go. I just had to put the bracket in there, right? But yeah, so this is not right. I'm going to have to cut 30 millimeters off of these.
You have a bandsaw?
Nope.
Well, unless you are very good with your hands, I would highly suggest not doing it with a angle grinder.
I wonder if I can take them to Lowe's if Lowe's would do it.
They would have to have a aluminum cutting saw.
Pretty sure they do. The frame is not wobbling at all. My table is, though.
Yeah.
Nothing like trying to build something square on a non-square surface.
Yeah, it's a plastic table that folds in half, so I'm sure it's not very square. But
Apparently, I'm upgrading the bed springs too.
Is that because
that's
one just
awesome, bro.
fired off and you lost one?
No, it's because the ones that were on there no longer lift the bed up high enough.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Hey, do you guys think you could use M2209 auto sensors for Z motor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You would want to have a bed probe too.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to have a bed probe, but I'm thinking that would be an easy way to auto level the thingy that's moving up and down.
Yeah.
The access, the head, the
This thing.
The
To see
XY gantry.
the gantry, because this thing's gonna move up.
See,
down.
if that's moving up, then I would make that out of 2020. What's in your hand right now?
Yeah, probably.
She likes turkey.
Good.
She's inhaled happiness.
Okay. Does she not want any more? Okay.
Yeah, but okay,
Turkey.
Greg, let me explain what I want to do. And I'm not talking about what I want to do, because I don't know if any boards would support this at the moment, or if
The duet would.
or Marlin would support this. But if I have 4 Z motors and I have 4 optical sensors on, like 1 optical sensor on each corner, then the bed or the gantry lowers down and then auto levels, auto adjusts the Z motors, and then comes back up and then comes back down to double check that it is now level, and then probe the bed.
Scratch what I said earlier.
Because the bed is not going to be movable. It's going to be mounted to these 4.
Yeah, that should work, but if everything's going to be going up on linear rails, I'd probably limit it to 2 Z motors rather than 4. Then you can use a 5-stepper board and map Z2 to E1.
Yeah, but then you can't auto level.
Well, then you don't
You're
really
trying to
need
use the 3-motor auto leveling that
I
the
don't want to use
rail
3
cord
motor
does.
either.
No, but the same concept.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same concept. Yeah.
I know you want to use 4.
Yeah, or like Greg said there, put belts around all 4 motors.
But then they can't individually compensate.
Well, you level it once, and then you don't need to. That's the purpose of the belt. Is you do it once, and then it just doesn't go out of level.
But then you wouldn't need the sensors. You would have to use some kind of expansion for your motor control for your Z axles. An expansion that just runs those 4 motors, because I haven't seen a board yet that can do that many motors.
No.
Because you're talking.
Yeah, you
4
need
for
a duet with the Duex. At least a Duex 5.
Because that's what, 4 motors for the gantry?
Or the SKR 2.0 with the expansion board.
Yeah.
Or that.
Well, I haven't seen that one yet. Their slate never loads for me.
I thought I showed it on stream. Were you not here?
I don't think I was here. All I saw was the SK 1.3s.
Did you do me?
What I did with it.
Speaking of SK3, I need to see which screens are compatible with that before I make a choice.
Any of them that are compatible with Marlin
Shoot, what did I
2.0.
do with it?
But I don't want to. I want to get a. I want to get a touchscreen if I can.
We'll be right back.
No, you don't. Touchscreens are terrible.
I like my touchscreen.
They suck.
Okay, well, I want a screen with more control than controlling it with one knob.
Then get 4 buttons. Or 5 buttons. Yeah, my issue with touchscreens is that it's a pain in the ass to change anything on them. You have to update the firmware of the touchscreen separately from the firmware of the board.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you change anything on the board, then you have to change the firmware on the touchscreen to match it, or it just won't work at all. You also have to disconnect your screen every time you want to update the firmware on your board, so you have to open up your control box and do all that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not like touchscreens at all. In fact, I just completely took the touchscreen off of my i3 Mega. It's now just I just put one of those anti-static bags behind the clear thing, so it looks like there's a screen there, but there's nothing there. I'm going to control this 100% through Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. I got a touchscreen on my Sapphire. That's the Lurch board and screen. It works pretty well, but it's not as sensitive as or accurate as a cell phone. Need to push several times.
Yeah, I do not like resistive touchscreens.
No.
That's the biggest problem that I have with 3D printers with touchscreens.
Yeah, me too.
For some reason, they just have not discovered that capacitive touch is a thing yet.
Yeah. Probably more expensive, but shouldn't be that much more expensive.
Apparently, I'm just a heavy-handed barbarian then.
Yep, must be.
Yeah, it works okay. I can do what I need to, but
I mean, I've got
difficult
one
source.
printer with a touchscreen, just one.
Yeah.
And I like it, but I mean,
Ow.
I haven't had
Hi,
to
Josh.
upgrade anything on it at all.
So I
I
haven't.
just think it looks better.
It does. No doubt about that. I like the UI on the Lurch board. I don't like that it's closed source though. But it's easy to set up, and you get to the settings you need through the UI. And it was stuck on the printer, so.
Yeah, the Trunks the one that I've got that's got a touchscreen, and it seems to work fine.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried to change it or upgrade anything or update my firmware or anything like that. So.
All right,
Yeah.
so here's the SKR 2.0.
Wow.
Large
Excellent.
board.
Wow, that's a big board.
Yeah. Looks decent. What's the price on that?
I don't know.
Free.
You going to be carrying anything like that soon, Josh?
I don't know.
What do you know?
Solid maybe.
Solid maybe. And then it has this expansion board.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay.
It's nice.
And that has 1, 2, 3, 4 end stop sensors,
This thing is no longer quiet.
4 fan sensors, 4 motors,
Oh, you can make a refrigerator.
and 4 heaters, and 4 temp sensors.
I want one.
4 temp sensors?
4 temp sensors.
Okay, so I guess it's for one of those expanding into a tool changer kind of thing or multi-material machine. Okay.
And then it's got this relay switch,
Okay.
Yeah.
which goes along with this mini UPS board.
Okay.
Power
So-
receiver.
Hooray for Power Panic.
Power Panic.
Yeah.
Save state X0.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it anyway.
Sounds logical.
Yeah.
And then the motor thingamabobbers, whatever the heck they're called, because I'm having a brain fart right now.
Stepper drivers.
They are TMC 2209 version 1.2.
Cool.
Yep, those are stepper drivers.
Yeah. Got
I
those.
think on my Hypercube I'm going to
Cheetah.
use 5160s. Or 5161s.
Yeah.
On the printer,
Support more amperage.
Yeah.
on the printer I'm building, I'm going to use whichever stepper motors I can get my hands on.
I didn't even realize they sent me 2 relays and 2 UPS.
Which isn't going to make any difference until I get a voltmeter again.
So the question is, can Marlin handle that many end stops and motors?
I have no idea.
I would assume Marlin can handle as many end stops as you put into it.
And
As long as there's a pin designator, then you can keep adding end stops. You just have to basically copy and paste the end stop code.
it also has a pin out to where you can plug a Raspberry Pi into it.
Yeah, I remember
Sweet.
when they took a look at the boards earlier. That's cool.
Boards later.
So on the screws, it's got motor power plus minus, power plus minus, hotbed minus plus, bed power plus minus. Why would there be 2 bed power?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's bed for both of them?
It says hotbed on one and bed power on the other. So it's probably in for the bed and then out for the bed?
I mean, I assume Greg's probably right. Input and output.
Yeah, probably input
Yeah.
output. Lightspeed, this is my Tesseract prototype.
Prototype 1. Later, Chris.
Later, Chris. Oh, it's the SKR 2.0 from Big Tree Tech. Yeah, they sent it to me to show off at Earth, but they didn't get it to me until the 10th, and I had left in the morning of the 10th.
Yeah.
And I told them I was leaving, or I needed it by the 8th if they wanted me to take it with me.
Yeah.
They did not get it to me by the 8th.
Their fault.
Hey, Chris Reed. Yep. That's not Baby Yoda, sir. It's
Looks an awful
Baby
lot like Baby Yoda.
Yodette. Don't assume the gender, sir.
Is that because it's pink?
But didn't you just assume their gender?
Well, I know Chris Freeze is a dude. He has 2 twin little girls. And he's married.
Let's see. Support off.
We definitely should not assume the species. I'm hoping these supports come off easily. I hate supports.
Yeah. Have you tried tweaking the settings for them?
Like, what's there to tweak? Supports just suck. Period.
They could be worse or better. So I haven't tweaked much on the support settings myself. I should probably have done that, but they work okay usually. But I prefer not to having to print them. But sometimes you have to.
Is that Wexter's Baby Yoda?
No, this is Chris Freeze's Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I have
I wanna-
Wexter's Baby Yoda.
I have Wexter's Baby Yoda too.
I want to print Baby Yoda.
See? I printed Wexter's Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Not yet, Greg. I think I maybe will get
I like Chris Freeze's Baby Yoda because it's using the Force.
Yeah, it's using the force on you to like it. It looks good.
And for those who are not Patreons of Wexter, it's also a free Baby Yoda.
I will definitely download it when it's available. So please let me know, Chris. On my mini factory?
We apparently lost Josh.
Yeah. Now you are the master of this stream.
Woohoo! Party!
Yay. Nice, Steven.
What the hell was that?
You dropped out.
Carson, tell him to make me some dinner. I'm hungry.
Hi, Brandon. Yeah, just ate before jumping on stream.
Rosa won't come cook for me.
Oh. I got the notification late today.
Did you?
Yeah. I jumped right on one as fast as I got it.
You know, ever since I put the touchscreen on the Duet, like the whole reason I got the touchscreen was because I could no longer control the Duet because it kept losing internet.
Yeah.
Since I installed that touchscreen, it has not lost internet.
Isn't that typical?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
I might.
Sorry, I
Hey,
just ordered
Razzie.
pizza.
Is that Razio?
Yeah, Raziel D or Ray.
Raziel Draconis.
I was about to say Razzie ID, but then that
Yeah.
it looked like an L because it was higher than the D. My bad. I'll only be on for a couple more minutes. I've got to go to bed early tonight to get my sleep schedule corrected after that 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
My clients aren't too happy that I'm waking up at late in the day.
You know what helps fix your sleep schedule?
Do what?
You know what'll help fix your sleep schedule?
What?
Another 24-hour stream.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn it all.
So I think this printer's going to come out good.
Yeah. That's a sturdy frame.
I just thought of something though. How do you tapped extrusions won't work because there's only one hole on 3030s.
Yeah. Metal brackets. Using metal brackets instead on the outside.
Yeah, I guess. Tapped extrusion is and then brackets on the outside, like flat brackets to hold them.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, Greg. L brackets.
Good night, Princess Emmy. I love you. Mwah.
Night,
I know you
Emmy.
don't recognize me without my beard.
Good night from the random stranger. Stranger danger, stranger danger.
Yeah.
I'm assuming makes corner cubes?
Oh, down to the final pieces of this.
Frick are corner cubes. I'll
Rifle.
have to look at that.
Zotac has them too. They're little cubes that have. All you do is you tap the end hole on your extrusion, and then the cube butts up to the end of each extrusion piece.
Yeah, I have those on the Sapphire.
They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much what I designed in my Fusion 360 file on the corner.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Probably.
They're basically like ends that go on here, and they're angled here and here and here.
Not really. They instead of going on the outside of the extrusion, it literally is just it's a 30 millimeter cube that you can put a screw through into each of the axes.
Oh, well, still, that doesn't help it because if there's only one screw going into each axis, then they can rotate.
Well, no, because the cubes have little tabs on them that butt up to the extrusion profile, so that they can't rotate. It clips onto the T slot.
Yeah, Carson, I always look tired.
It's always really, really late in the day for him.
Yeah.
Here, Josh, I'm sending you a link on Twitter, so you can see what I'm talking about.
All right. Let's see if I can find Twitter again. What's a blind corner connection? Hey, Brandon.
I do, Greg? Yeah, I'm not usually not doing anything on stream, so it's kind of hard to do something from where I'm sitting now. But I'm soon finished with the stream studio, so.
And then there's a second link for a second way to do that.
It's just right over there. Same room, just different part of the room.
I like the corner cubes better.
Yeah, they look a lot cooler.
And I need to get
But
some more cameras.
you do have to tap the middle.
Is that another Wexter model?
Which one? Great or Geek?
The one he's printing?
No, that's Chris Freeze's.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's printing is Chris Freeze's. This one's Wexter's.
I like that one.
I like Chris Freeze's because he's using the Force. It's from one of the scenes in episode 2.
I haven't watched any of it, so.
Well, I can't get a hold of Wexter's models, so. Is Freeze's up for grads, or is he selling?
I think he's still tweaking it, but he's gonna it'll be free.
He said it's up on MMF.
Oh, it is up? Okay.
Yep.
I missed that.
That will be my next print.
No, Mini Yoda does not have a name yet in the show. Somebody put up a cute-ass image today, though. Let me find it.
Where the hell is it?
Yodeler.
Yeah, I had to jump on the Mini Yoda meme train this morning. Or gift train or whatever.
Wow.
This is freaking awesome.
What happened now? Oh yeah. Nice.
This string is totally freaking broke.
Chris, I've got to add you as a mod so you can post links here.
Yeah, please post the link. Can't seem to find it.
Alright, you should be able to post a link now. Let me go pop Yoda off the bed.
can't see the link. Did you post it before becoming a mod? Try posting it again.
Lol, Brian.
Chris, try posting it again now. There you
That
go.
works.
Alright, time to test out my all-metal Titan.
Yeah, Chris, you can't post links in here without being a mod.
Just trying to keep out the riffraff, like me.
There it is. Alright, let's see.
What do you call it? The child baby Yoda. The child. That's why I couldn't find it. And now it's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Wow.
Brian.
Nice.
I may have lost the tip of the fingernails.
The tip of the female, huh?
Tip of the fingernails.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. I need to set some of those images back up.
So, downloaded and donated.
Yeah, I think I broke them
Ooh.
now.
Have any of you guys ever tried this stuff?
All right, give me a second. Can't see.
What is that?
It's called Plum Gekikon.
Plum
That's
Geki cum.
wine or
I
a
don't know if
liquor or
I
something.
want to try something that sounds like
It's a plum wine
Yeah,
Geki
from
cum.
Japan, and it is delicious.
yeah. I haven't tried it, but I don't drink anymore, so.
I don't usually, but I was just craving some of this.
Yeah. You're welcome, Chris.
I have not tried
Thank you
that.
for a nice model.
Lightspeed, I don't know the final specs yet, man. Right now, the outer measurement of this frame is 570 by 570. My guesstimate is it's going to be about a 400 build area.
You having some trouble over there?
I lost the picture I had of Grandma last time you come. And the other cooked belly. So, yeah, I do think I haven't broke the crossing once yet. So, if I get out of the room before I do that, I'll be in good shape.
Hi, Mom.
I haven't decided on a control board yet, Lightspeed, but Big Tree Tech sent me an SKR 2.0 with an expansion board that I'm going to try out.
It looks decent.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
I was gonna make a nice little thing. And I had a picture of it.
Can't find
I
it.
gotta
Can't
find.
find the picture I had of it. And And so another paper belly, and then the leather. The leather's like what? Bucket.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, that's what it's
I just happen to be wearing the Wham
about.
shirt today.
It's all good.
Hey, Peter.
So much worse.
Where is my gosh darn heat gun? So yeah, Chris Freeze, I don't see any printed problems other than my own printer being stupid.
Hey, Simi.
And I printed it at 60%. But I think I might have ripped the fingernails off. Can't really tell. He's definitely stringy, but that's not the model's fault. He is super cute. Like the only roughness is where there was support, but I hate support. So.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll hook my Phenom up tomorrow, or not my Phenom, my Photon up tomorrow. And
I need to buy a UV light so I could use the photon.
I thought you had a UV light.
Yeah.
Chris Freeze, can you DM me the link to that? Hey James. I put together the first prototype frame of the Tesseract, and now I'm taking pictures of baby Yodette. shoot, I gotta go get the color of this filament.
That's cool, Greg. It's a real nice model. I've printed it out 2 times now. This is the second one. Printed that with the open bottom so I can insert the LED lights. And I have the other one, of course. Just need to get some more nice looking filament. Yeah, I have the other one. First one I printed. Finished. I have a few LED T lights, or what they call it changing, that I bought from China a year ago or something. They were cheap.
Is that the temperature changing color stuff, or the rolls different colors?
LED lights. It's only rotates.
That's what I meant. Not temperature, but the like remote control.
Yeah, then it's on the interval changing.
Yeah, I've got. I ordered a set of those strand of LED lights from China.
Oh yeah,
Paid like $4 for them, and every other light was a different color. Like every 3 lights, the color changed, but I couldn't control the colors.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. It's better to control them, of course.
It's Peter from Wham Bam.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi,
Peter.
Peter.
Nice way to represent there, Josh.
I didn't plan it. I told Rosa I needed to change my shirt, and I put this on, and here he is.
I would use it if I had it.
Peter, that's the next shirt you need to have. It says hashtag I'm a Wham Bammer. I think it came out really nice. Hang on, let me move that.
Yeah, but nice. Sweet.
And what filament is that?
This is Atomic Gold Sparkle Violet PLA.
And how much filament did it use?
I have no idea. Let me see. I printed it at 60%. Oh, I don't still have it open. I have no idea how much it used. Peter, if you go check my my Twitter page, I just tweeted out a link to it. It's Baby Yoda by Chris Freeze. Let me see if I can. Will Duet tell me how much filament it used? Why does Duet not tell me how much filament it used?
That is kind of a silly thing to leave out.
Well, if this is correct, based on the extruder driver, it says 15 meters.
15 meters?
But I don't think that's correct.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Because it's only at 5% infill at 60%.
I thought you said 50% infill.
No, 5% infill, 60% tall.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like its ratio is 60%. But with 5% infill. So it may be 15 meters.
Hi, Julie.
Oh, you uploaded him at 50% scale than what you put in the Dropbox? Okay, Greg says 11 meters. But if that's loading it at 50% and I printed it at 60% of the original model, then it's at 110% of what he uploaded. No,
120.
120% of what he uploaded. Yeah, and I did have supports too.
With those ears, you kind of have to.
I DM'd you at Twitter.
So Rosa says Emmy is finally asleep, so it is our turn to go to sleep. So I will switch views as soon as I find my correct monitor. Geek Tech's eating, so Viking, you want to do your outro?
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at 3dprintviking and 3dprintviking.com. I'll do some videos on YouTube soon, I promise. It's a bit
I'll
saying
keep
that for a while.
harassing him until he does.
What?
I said I'll keep harassing you until you do.
Yeah, do that. I probably need it. I'm soon finished with the studio, so soon, real soon. Yeah.
Chris Freeze, for the record, at 60% of what you originally had in the Dropbox, with the supports and everything, it took 4 hours and 30 minutes. At 5% infill.
What was your speed?
Tanny?
I am
I think
3D Tanny. You can also find me at Made Tangible, as it says right here. I am doing Wet Paint Wednesday tomorrow, so if you want to see me and Devin Riso paint up a Baby Yoda from Wexter, then tune in. My YouTube, or I'll be streaming on Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Made Tangible.
60 millimeters a second, I believe.
Okay.
And yes, at 0.2, Chris Freeze. All right, Geek Tech.
I'm Geek Tech. I'm the same on every social media platform that I'm a part of because I'm lazy. I do a lot of YouTube videos, gaming, 3D printing, and stuff like that. Getting ready to upload the complete build, paint, and files for the prototype Gauss rifle from Fallout 4 that I'm almost done printing of 51 pieces. Hopefully the video will be up before December, but no promises.
Hey, chop, sir, chop. I did 24-hour streams. You can do a video.
I did 24-hour streams a week before you did. The most video I've uploaded in a while. Even YouTube sent me a message going, "Was this you?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine still hasn't finished processing. It says it's not available when
Yeah.
you try to view it. Anyways, everybody, I am Josh from Alien 3D, alien3d.us. You can buy anything from me that's not Prusa. Because Prusa doesn't let anybody resell. No, but seriously, I sell printers, filaments, filament replacement parts, upgrade parts. And my main product is my UFO box. And the next ones should be going out in about 11 days. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get them out on time this month, before the end of the month, but we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for spending your time with us this evening and watching me put together this frame and probably boring the heck out of everybody. I will work on getting the electronics together. Maybe I'll toss together some stuff that I have on the shelves just to get it up and running. Who knows? But anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you to my subscribers, my viewers, my moderators, my customers, my beautiful girlfriend Rosa, who's a total slacker, but I love her anyways. And I'll catch y'all later.
Later,
Yoda
guys.
out.
Bye.